Hello everyone, you are welcome to Network Pips. So in our previous video, we'll be able to install our build automation tools like npm, Maven, and Docker. So in this class, we're going to see how we can set up our first freestyle job and be able to use these tools. But for the meantime, we're going to log on to our Jenkins host and start up our Jenkins container. So if you're like me that usually shut down these hosts because of demo purpose, you always need to log into this your Jenkins host server and do Docker start to start the container to to start running. But in a production environment, you want to ensure a maximum uptime of this server. You don't want it to go down. You always want it to be up. So having said that, let's see if I will log in as a root user on my system. Sudo su to log in as a user. Sudo su. Then Docker ps-a. You can see that this container exited 15 minutes ago. It's no longer running. So, but for me to start it up, I need to do Docker start, then Jenkins. So Jenkins server is up and running. Then let's verify if all the commands, all the tools that we installed in the previous class is still available. So I'm going to do Docker exec 80 Jenkins, then bash. Then the first command I want to check is npm. So npm is still available. Then sc docker is still available. Let's see if our permission for the Docker commands is still available. So I'm going to do Docker ps. So you can see I'm getting a permission denied. Why is it so? Now, Docker has this security policy that they have implemented that each time the only user that are allowed to run Docker to use Docker commands is only the root user or user that are a member of Docker group. Now we override that permission by doing that chmod 666 in our previous video, to give everybody, every group read and write access to execute Docker runtime commands. Now, each time you restart your server, that permission is going to revert back to how it is. So each time we log in, we need to execute that command. So we're going to exit, and I'm going to show you in a bit now. So if I do chmod, if I do list dash l, then do I think it's on bar, then run slash docker dot sock. Then let's see. So you can see it have override that particular policy that we put in the previous. So it's just only root and the group that are in this people that are in this Docker group that are allowed to do read and write on this guy. So do I want to be doing this chmod all the time, 66666 each time I log into this server? I don't think so. As I'm going to show you a way to do that, even though Docker does not recommend this. So the recommended way is for Jenkins is for you to install Jenkins plugin. But I like using this Docker shell CLI because it gives me a lot of flexibility. So for us to do that, I'm going to go to my bash roc file to automate this particular stuff. So I'm going to go to home, then home ec2 no ubuntu. I want to go to ubuntu, then dot bash roc. So you're going to go to the user that usually log in with, which is ubuntu, then bash roc, then so it's going to bring me here. So it's a whole lot of gibberish here. Don't mind that. Just scroll down to the last one. Just scroll down to the last one. Once you scroll down to the last one, what you want to type here is O to move to the next line. Then enter. Then you start typing your that command which you usually type to change that particular guy. So I'm going to type this command because the user that is going to execute this command is this Ubuntu user, and he need to execute this command as an with a higher privilege mode, which is sudo, and the command is ch mode. Then the permission I want to assign is 666. I want to change every user group to access that particular file. Which particular file is that? I'm going to specify the file val run slash docker.sock. So that's it. I'm going to exit, then use shift colon right and quit to quit from this terminal. Then what it means now, each time I reboot my system, if I do sudo, if I reboot my system now by doing reboot, so if I do reboot my system, it's going to log me off. Then my system is going to take some time. I'm going to pause the video. Once my system comes up, I'm going to play this video back, and let's see if we have access to those Docker commands in our container. Okay, so my system is up now. So let's find out if we have access to Docker commands. Now, first of all, you can see I'm logged in as Ubuntu. Remember, I can't run Docker commands before on as an Ubuntu user without using this sudo. But let's verify by just typing docker ps. So you can see I have Docker commands available now on every user, including this Ubuntu user. So I need to just do docker, then start. I didn't do anything, I just logged in, and automatically that command that I added on the bash roc file automatically took place. So I'm going to use docker start, then Jenkins to start my Jenkins container. I'm going to clear up my screen. Then next thing is to log into that container to find out if that command is also available on my Jenkins container. So docker exec, then interactive terminal Jenkins bash. Let's see, will it be available? Docker ps, yes, it's available. So we have Docker commands available both on the any user now or logged into this system can use Docker command. Fantastic, just like I want. So I'm going to go back to my terminal, copy my IP address, and log in to this our Jenkins UI. So 8080. So I'm going to log in, admin, then password. Add my password, then logged in. So that's it. So I'm logged in. Let's see how we can create our first pipeline. So we can create our first job by using this create job, or you can use this new item here plus icon. So here we have different types of job which you can create. The freestyle job. Freestyle jobs are very very simple jobs which you can use to build our project, or aside from building projects, it's also very good in bash automating bash scripting as well. Then you also have your pipeline jobs is used for orchestrate, more suitable for building a pipeline that are more complex, rather than using the freestyle job type. Then also we have the multi-branch pipeline. Multi-branch pipeline helps us to detect multiple branches that will be connected to our source code. So if we have if we have master, if we have feature branch or bug fixing branch, this multi-branch pipeline is going to automatically detect those branch and build our application from them. So these are the three main use pipeline. We won't be looking at these ones in this class. So I'm going to first of all use this freestyle pipeline by typing the name of the pipeline which I want to use, freestyle job. So that's the name of pipeline I'm going to use. Then I'm going to click this, then I'm going to click OK. It's going to go ahead and create my pipeline for me, my job for me. So we have this job now, but we have not done anything. So we can go ahead and add a description to this job, what we want to do, or you can leave it. Then you scroll down here, you can see where it's showing you Git. So you can connect this job to your source, to your remote repository, GitHub, GitLab, or Bitbucket, whichever one. But we won't do that in this particular video. I'm going to show you how we can. I'm going to do a separate video and show you how we can do that. Then build trigger. Don't worry about what those ones are for now. Then build the environment. Don't worry, I'm going to show you later. Then what we are looking for is build steps. So build step is what we want to do, how we want to build our our application. So I'm going to add build step. It's going to show me what kind of step do I want to use. So now remember we installed Maven in the previous class, and we also installed Gradle. So we can either use these two, Maven or Gradle, that we install via plugins. So we can either use this one. Let's use it. Then we can select the Maven that we installed. Then the goal is what kind of command of Maven did you want to use. I know we didn't talk about much about Maven here, but we can also find the version of this Maven by typing -v. Then that's not all. We want to add more command like find the version of the npm that we installed internally via shell. So I'm going to use execute shell command. So it's going to ask me what kind of shell command which I want to execute. I'm going to tell him I want to execute npm then -v. Then I want to add another step and execute another shell command, which is Docker, and I want to find the version of Docker that will also install. Then once we are done, we're going to save this our build step. Then now we have these steps, this list of commands that we want to execute, but we have not executed it yet. If we want to execute it, we click on this build now to execute our command. Then once it's successful, you can see it's showing you that it's currently in progress. Once it's successful, you're going to see the green icon, but if it's not successful, you're going to see the red icon that your build failed. So let's click on that build and let's see what happened. Let's click on this build and let's see the output by clicking on this console output to see the information that we requested for. So the first information that we requested for is showing that this command was started by the user, which is this malloc. Then also the first command that we executed was Maven, then -v. We want to find the version of this Maven. It's showing you is Apache Maven 3.9.5. Then the next command that we executed was npm-v, which is we want to find the version of the npm on that server, which is this one. Another one we installed is another command that we executed was docker-v. So we want to find out the Docker version of that guy. So this is how you can just do a freestyle job. You can use it to automate bash scripting or connect your source code and build an actual project and deploy it. So but for the kind of in this modern software building and deployment, we no longer use freestyle jobs. We are going to use a more robust, complex, robust one, because we are managing our infrastructure as code. So we're going to be using pipeline for this course. In our next video, I'm going to show you how we can build a simple pipeline job, and also, as we advance in the next class, I'm also going to show you how we can connect our pipeline to our source code and see how we can do more robust things to it by building our application from that source code. So with that will bring us to the end of this class. Don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video.